Today on Ham Radio Q&A, I'm going to take a look at the Samcom FPCN30A UHF Handheld radio. So please, keep watching for more. Hi, I'm Michael, KB9VBR, your host for Ham Radio Q&A. I'm on a mission to inspire and educate the amateur radio community, so if this is your first time watching, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Well, on the market today, there's no lack of relatively inexpensive, good quality handheld radios. And with that in mind, Samcom reached out to me to have a look at their latest offering. This is the FPCN30A. Well, thanks to Samcom for providing me with a review unit of this radio. The FPCN30A is a 5-watt UHF handheld radio that is FCC Part 90 type accepted. So along with being able to use it on the amateur radio bands, it can also be used on the land mobile radio services with the appropriate license. So let's run down the features of this radio. You know, the Samcom FPCN30A has analog UHF operation, 1500 milliamp hour lithium ion battery, 5 watts of transmit power, 20 memory channels, CTCSS and digital tone-coded squelch, narrow and wideband settings, and also Vox operation. Looking at the radio itself, the size is decent, it fits in the hand well, and on the top there's 2 knobs, a combination power and a volume control knob, and a 360-degree rotary knob for channel selection. On the side is a largish push-to-talk button and 2 smaller buttons, one for channel monitor and the other that starts and stops channel scanning. On the side under the cover is a connection for a speaker mic and programming cable. The radio did not come with a programming cable, but it does work with the standard 2-pin cables with the Kenwood style plugs. Front of the radio is the most interesting, as it doesn't have a keypad, but instead buttons for the radio's menu system and a center button marked as group. And we're going to talk about that in a second. What makes this radio different than other UHF radios is its group call feature. If you have a collection of Samcom handhelds, you can program them all to have a common frequency on channel 0. The radios will monitor channel 0 in the background. When you press the group button, the radio will transmit on channel 0, and all other radios will temporarily turn to that channel and receive your transmission. This would be good, you know, if you're in a setting where you have users spread out on multiple channels, but want to page everyone at the same time. Of course, you know, the other radios can also call back on the group channel button feature also. So out of the box, the radio comes pre-programmed with a variety of GMRS channels. You know, take that for what it's worth. The radio is not Part 95 certified, so you're gonna have to most likely reprogram it for your frequencies. The programming software is simple and available as a download from the Samcom website. I had no trouble adding my frequencies to the channels of the radio, and in no time had a variety of 70 centimeter repeaters and simplex frequencies added. One thing to note though, the power level on the radio is global, so you can't specify low and high power on a per channel basis. The radio also doesn't have alpha tags at all, so all you see on the display is the frequency channel. So let's take a look at the good and bad of the Samcom FPCN30A. Things I like about this radio are its easy operation and programming, good ergonomics, you know, it's not too large or not too small, so it fits in the hand quite well, long battery life, keypad lock, and that group call button. Now the downsides of the radio are it only has 20 channels, no alpha tags for the channels, you know, the power level is not adjustable on a per channel basis, and its scan rate is really slow. So the big question is, who is this radio for? Well, since it is Part 90 type accepted, I would assume that the ideal customers are going to be business and industrial, like manufacturing plants, construction sites. You know, also search and rescue groups, schools and churches would benefit from this radio, as different parts of your operation could be on separate channels, but can also be easily paged with that group call button. But would I purchase this radio? Well, as an individual, you know, likely not. But if I was in a team setting, you know, I might consider it. UHF is good for business use. It has excellent building penetration, works well in forested situations, and is quite immune to a lot of the interference that you may find on the VHF bands. Samcom sells these radios in bundles of 2, 3, 6, 9, etc. So you can inexpensively outfit your entire group with them. All in all, you know, I think it's a very capable radio. So what are your thoughts on the Samcom FPCN30A? Well, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear them, and I'll filter through them and keep that conversation going. Maybe one or two might show up on my next Your Questions Answered video. So for more articles and information, be sure to check out my blog at www.jpole-antenna.com. Your support of this channel keeps the production going for future videos. So if you like this video, give me that big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Subscribing and clicking the bell notification will inform you when future videos are released. Well, that's it for this time. I'm Michael, KB9DBR. Have a great day, and 73.